Hello and welcome to Subwatch TV. Today on Subwatch TV we are looking at Bece 2013. In our previous videos we did 2010, 2011 and 2012. We are on 2013, so we wouldn't waste much time. We'll just go straight into it and we'll take it one after the other and we look at it. Now the first question is a Venn diagram question. It says that it says that 50 students in the class took an examination in French and math. If 14 of them passed French, 23 passed in both French and math, and 5 of them failed both subjects, find I, the number of students who passed in French. I, the probability of selecting a student who passed math. So let's get straight into it. Let's give ourselves some space over here. Okay. So we'll draw our diagram. Then we go ahead to indicate the number of students, that is 50. So union is 50. Now one side will be French and the other side will be math. Then we are told that 14 of them pass French only. So French only is this side, right? So we will have our 14 here. Then it said 23 pass in both French and math. So that one will be here, 23. And they said 5 failed. If 5 failed, meaning the 5 will come in the. If 5 failed, the 5 will be here. Will be a complement. So the 5 will be here. It can be in any of the boxes, and we are told to find the number of students who passed French. So now the number of students who passed French. Now this circle is made up of French. This circle. So those who pass French will be that's I. So those who pass French will be 14 plus 23, and that will give us 37 students. So 37 students passed French, because it's made up of those who passed in French only, and also French and math, right? So they are 37. Now we are told to find the probability of selecting a student who passed in math. Now to find that probability, if we don't find those who pass math only, we can't find that. Okay, the question did not ask us to find those who pass math only, this side. But if we don't find it, we can't find we can't do the probability question. So let's find those who pass in math. Now those who pass in math will be this 14 plus 23 plus 5. Then let's put a variable here. Let's say let's put y here, plus y equal to 50. Then when you do that, we will get a value for those who passed in math only. So math only will be 14 plus 23 plus y plus 5 being equal to 50. So 14 plus 23 will give you 37. 37 plus 5 will give you 42. So we're going to get 42 plus y being equal to 50. So we're going to get y equal to 50 minus 42, right? 50 minus 42, and y will be giving us what? 8. So those who passed math only, now we have 8. Is it clear now? Now we have 8. So now having the 8 what we have to do now again is that let's go back to the probability question. It's saying that we find the probability of selecting a student who passed in math. Now those here, let me change the color again. Now those here passed in math only. Those here passed in math and French. Those here passed in French only, and those here didn't pass any of the subjects. So if we're talking about math, we are talking about this big circle. Okay, we are talking about the whole of this circle. That is math. Okay, so before that, we have to find the number of those who pass math, right? So mass will be 23 plus 8, and that is giving us 31. Those who pass mass, they are 31. So if I want the probability, so the probability of those who pass mass will be the total mass, 31, over the number of students in the class, that is 50. So that will be the probability of selecting the student who passed mass. Okay, so that is that for question 1. Now question 2 says that we should convert 444 base 5 to base 2 numeral. 444 base 5 to base 2 numeral. Now, when it comes to number base, this is the rule for number base. Now we can convert from any base to base 10, and we convert from base 10 to any base. Okay, we convert from any base to base 10 directly, and we also convert from any base to base 10 directly. But if you are converting from any base to another any base, not base 10, we have to first convert the first any base. So let's say we are converting from base 3 to base 7. We convert the first one to base 10, then convert the base 10 to what? The base we are looking for. So if you are converting from, let's say, base 2 to base 5, we have to first convert from base 2 to base 10. Then after that, the answer we get for base 10, we convert that one to what? Base 5. So that is the rule. So now we are converting 444 base 5 to base 2 numeral. It falls in the third category. So we have to convert from base 5 from the question, right? We have to convert from base 5 to base 10, and the answer that we get from base 10, we'll convert that one to base 2. That's how it's going to be. So let's get straight into it. I hope my explanation is clear, right? Okay, so let's get straight into it. So now, converting from 444 base 5 to base 10. Now, when we are converting from base 444 base 5 to base 10, we have to pick the 4 and multiply it by the base, okay? Then plus another 4 multiplied by the base 5, then another 4 multiplied by the base 5, okay? After that, we raise powers from the base, from 0 from the right to the left. So we're going to get 0 here, 1 here, and 2 here. So we are going to get 4 times 25, because 5 squared is 25, then plus 4 times 5 plus another 4 times 1. Then 25 times 4 will give me 100, plus 4 times 5 gives me 20, plus 4 times 1 gives me 4. So we are going to get 124 base 10. Now the answer that we are getting in base 10, that's what we can convert to base 2. So we are going to convert from this base 10 to base 2. So that is the table form. So we are converting to base 2. Then the number is 124. Then our remainder will also come here like that. Let me do some cleaning here. So let me draw it well. Okay, so now 2 goes into 124 how many times? Now it goes into its 62 times without a remainder, so remainder 0. You get it? So 2 times 62 give you 124. There's no remainder. Then we concentrate on this one. 2 goes into 62 how many times? That's 31. Then that one will be without a remainder. Then another 2 again, because we are converting to base 2, so we have to use 2 always. Now 2 goes into this 15 times. 2 times 15 is 30, but we left it to 1 to make it 31, right? Now 2 times 7 is 14. So plus 1 will make it what? 15. Now 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 will make it 7. Now 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 will make it 3. And 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 will make it 1. So now we are getting, let me write it up here. We are getting, now this is how we write our answer. After you are done, our answer is with the R, the remainder. We will start writing from the down to the top, okay? So we are getting 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 base 2. So our final answer will be 4 4 4 5 base 5 convert to 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 2 base 0 0 base 2. So that is our final answer for 2A. Now let's go to 2B. Now our a man had 350 Ghana cedi, 720 Ghana cedi, and 510 Ghana cedi notes in his pocket. He bought a bicycle for 150 Ghana cedi and 2 mobile phones at 80 Ghana cedi each. How many 20 Ghana cedi and 10 Ghana cedi notes did he have left? Now we have to know the amount the man is having first. So now let's calculate the man's money before we come to what he bought. We are told that he has 350 Ghana cedis. So 50 Ghana cedi times 3, that will give us 150. He was also having 720 Ghana cedi. So 20 Ghana cedi times 7, that is 140. Then he was also having 510 Ghana cedi. So 10 Ghana cedi times 5, that will give us what? 50. So total money that the man was having was 340 Ghana cedis. 340 Ghana cedi. Now we were told that the man bought a bicycle amounting 150 Ghana cedi. So bike, let me make it like this. Bike, so bike 150 Ghana cedis. Then he bought mobile phone 80 Ghana cedi each. So 2 phones, 1 for 80. So the 2 will be 160. So the item bought by the man is going to be 310 Ghana cedis. 310 Ghana cedi. So balance, or the man's balance that will be left with him is the total minus the item that he bought. That is 340 minus what? 310. And that will be left with it was left with the man 30 cedis. And we were asked that how many 20 Ghana cedi and 10 Ghana cedi is left with the man. So therefore 1 20 Ghana cedi and 1 10 Ghana cedis is left. That is all. That is all. We are done. So simple like that for question 2. We are done for question 2 like that. So simple like that. Is it clear? Now let's go to question 3. 3A says that using the rule and the pair of compass only, construct a triangle XYZ with a length XY 7 centimeters, length YZ 5 centimeters, and angle XYZ 45 degrees. Measure and write down the length of XZ. Then let's do that one first before we continue. So let's do that one first. I'll just do a sketch of it over here. I would like you to try it and let me know. Okay, so we will start by doing the you said XY 7 centimeters and also YZ 5 centimeters. So we will draw our line, our Y will come, our X will come. That is 7 centimeters, and we are told that YZ is 5 centimeters, but we can't just do the YZ 5 centimeters right now. We have to do the angle first, this angle. Okay, so we will draw the angle 45 degrees on this one. So we'll draw our semicircle, we'll bisect into two. We'll draw 90 first, then we bisect the 90 to get 45. So now we'll come to YZ. YZ is 5 centimeters. So you measure 5 centimeters, then you stand here, then you cut it on the arc. Then you draw that line from here to touch this one. Okay. So they say we should write down the length of XZ. So after that, this is Z and this is X. So you can measure from here up to here. Okay. This side is 5 centimeters. Now we were told again that given that the circumference of the circle is 44 centimeters, find the radius of the circle and also find the area of the circle. Take pi 22 on 7. Now let's look at that. Let's look at the B question. It says that there is a circumference of a circle, and the circumference is what? 44 centimeters. We should find the radius. Now, how do we find the circumference? So B, circumference is what? 2 pi r, and we're given a circumference that's 44. So let's fix in. So we're getting 44 being equal to 2 bracket 22 on 7 bracket close r, because we don't know the radius, right? So we are going to get 44 being equal to another 44 on 7 r. Now we want to clear the fraction. We want to cross multiply to clear the fraction. So I multiply here by 7 and I multiply here to by what? 7. So this 7 and this 7 will go away. So 44 times 7 is going to give us 308 being equal to what? 44r. So divide here by 44 and divide here by 44. So our radius will be equal to 7 centimeters. So our radius is 7 centimeters. Now that's the I, B, I. So that's I. So the I says we should find the area of the circle. How do we find the area of a circle? The formula is pi r square. Now we know the r to be what? 7. So our area will be going to be 22 on 7 times 7 square, because the 7 is here already, right? That's the radius. So you're going to get area being equal to 22 on 7 times 49. But we can do some cancellation here, right? We can do some cancellation here. 7 goes here 1, it goes here 7 times, right? 7 goes here 1, it goes here 7 times. So we are going to get our area being equal to 154 centimeter square. Last time in the video I told you that volume is cube, but area is what? Square. So that is our area for question 3. That's the end of question 3. Now let's move to question 4. Let's move to question 4. Now our question 4 says that the table below shows the distribution of marks of students in a class. So the mark is from 1 to 6 and the frequency 5, 6, 5, 3, 4, 2. Use your graph to draw a bar chart for the distribution. Now we are told to calculate the mean mark of the distribution, and we should correct it to what? The nearest whole number. Now, let's work for the mean here. After that, I'll show you how the graph will look like. So now we have mark and we have frequency. So the next one will be what? F and X. Okay, so we have 1, 5, so here will be 5. Okay, we have mark 2, we have frequency 6. If you multiply, you are getting 12. If we have mark 3, we have frequency 5, we are getting 15. If we have mark 4, we have frequency 4. Sorry, if we have mark 4, we have frequency 3, we are getting 12. Okay, if we have mark 5, we have frequency 4, we are getting 20. And we have mark 6, we have frequency 2, we are getting 12. So we will find the total of the frequency and that of the fx. So let's do the calculation here. So 5 plus 6 will give me 11. 11 plus 5 will give me 16. 16 plus 3 will give me 19. 19 plus 4 will give me 23. 23 plus 2 will give me 25. So sum of f will give us 25. Now we will add this one too. So sum of fx will also give us 77. So the mean was going to be sum of fx over sum of f. So we are going to get 77 on 25. And 77 on 25 is going to give us 3.08. And they say we should convert to the nearest whole number. So our mean is 3. Now, let's look at how our graph will look like, because we can't draw the graph here. So look at how our graph will look like. Now, this is how our graph will look like. This is how our graph will look like. So simple like this. It has everything to it. You see, it's aligned like this. I will urge you to take the question and draw your graph, get a graph book and draw your graph. After that, you let me know. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Okay, so let's continue with the next question. Now, question 5a, 2013, we have this to simplify. We have 6 bracket open, 3 whole number, 5 over 6 minus 1 whole number, 1 over 4 brackets close. Now, we have to simplify this, but we know that some are in mixed fractions, so we have to convert that first. So we have 6 brackets. When we convert 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. So we're going to get 23 on 6 minus 4 times 1 give us 4 plus 1 give us 5. So 5 on 4. So we're going to get 6, then the bracket open. Our LCM here is 12. 6 goes into 12. 2 times 23 will give us 46. Minus 4 goes into 12. 3 times 5 gives us 15. Right? So I still maintain my 6 and I'll get now 46 minus 15 will give us 31. Okay, so we're going to get 31 on 12. Now 31 on 12, we are multiplying it by 6. Okay, we are multiplying this fraction by 6. In the same way, we can cancel out. Okay, 6 goes here 1, it goes here 2 times. So we are going to get 31 on 2. That is all. Because if we multiply this by this and we'll cancel, we'll still get the same thing. So we are getting 31 on 2. That is all. Simple like that. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Now the B is one a question, a very, very interesting question, of which I'll show you the trick to solve this kind of question. Let me draw the box again. Now we are told to complete the magic square. Okay. So they will give you a square like this, and we'll divide the square into 9. It's either they give some parts or they don't give. But for our question, they gave us here to be 7, they gave us here to be 8, they gave here to be 4. They said copy and complete the magic square so that the sum of each row or column will be 15, right? We are getting 15. So 15 plus 4 to give you 18 is 3. So that 3 will come here. So that's the first page. Now 4 plus 8 also give us 12. Okay. 4 plus 8 will give us 12. 12 plus what will give you 18. I hope you understand what I'm doing. Now this plus this gives us 18, right? Good. Now 4 plus 8 gives us 12. 12 plus 6 will give us what? 18. Is it clear? Good. Now we come to this side, the diagonal. Now the diagonal, we have 3 here and we have 6 here, making 9. 9 plus what will give you 18? Another 9. So it will come here. I hope it's clear. Now 9 again here plus 7 will give you what? Will give you 16. 16 plus what will give you 18 is 2. So that 2 will come here. Now we come here. 9 plus 4 give us 13. 13 plus 4 to give you 18 is 5. So we write it here. And the last one, 5 plus 3 gives you 8. 8 plus what gives you 18 is 10. So we have it here, 10. So we can see clearly that when we add the top here, it gives you 18. If we add here, it gives you 18. If we add here, also gives you 18. If we have the diagonals, it gives you 18. If we add here too, we give anywhere we add, we have to get 18. So that is how it is done. We take it step by step and do the calculation, and we get all to be 18. I hope it is clear. Now let's move ahead. The C part. The C part of the question. Now the C part of the question says that find the sum of all factors of 24. We are looking for all the sum of all the factors of 24. Let's give a little bit of space here so that we can do that one there. Okay, so we are looking at all the sum of all the factors of 24. So what do we have to do first? Let's look at the factors of 24. So factors of 24, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4. We have 6. We have 8. And we also have 12. We have 24. These are the factors of 24. But we want the total of this. So when we add everything here, 24 plus 12 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, we should get 60. We should get 60. So that is how it is done. Okay. Now, the next question says that given that m equals vector 3 minus 1 and n is what? Minus 1, 2. And r is 18, 6. We have to find m. We have to find m plus n plus r. So that's what we are looking at right now. So we are looking for m plus n plus r. So m is what? M is 3 minus 1. Then n is giving us minus 1, 2. Then plus another r is giving us 18 minus 6. So let's add them. Let's add them. So 3 plus minus 1 is 2. 2 plus 18 gives us 20. Now minus 1 plus 2 gives us 1. 1 plus minus 6 gives us minus 5. So that is our final answer. Work. So I'll explain. After that, we will look at how the graph will look like. Now we are saying that copy and complete the table for the relation y equals 2x plus 5. Then we have to draw on both axes 2 is to 2 units. Mark the x-axis from -6 to 10, the y-axis from -6 to 14, and we're using the table to plot the points. Then also we join it with a straight line. Yeah, so we have to fill the boxes here. So 3 we have this we have this. Now we will put this -1 in this equation. So y equals 2 minus 1 plus 5. I'm going to get -2 plus 5. That's giving us 3. Now, if I like, I won't work for the rest again. I can see that the spaces in between them, the lines in between them, they are 2 point different. -1 and 1 is 2 point different. 1 and 3 is 2 point different. 3 and 5 is also 2 point different. So 1 and the next number here will be 2 point different. So that will be 7. 7 and the one that will be here will be 2 point different. That will be 9. 9 and the one here will be 2 point different. That will be what? 11. That is all. Because when you work with these things, they don't give marks on that. So when you immediately you get the radian, you just fill it like that and you just go away. Now, after drawing the graph, we use the graph to determine y when x is 1.6 and also x when y is 10. So let's go to the graph. Okay, so this is how the graph will look like. So after drawing, now this one, it will not be in the center. It will shift a little bit because of the scale that was given and the graph that we are drawing. Okay, so I would like you to copy the question and also please try and do the graph. When you do it, you let me know how you know. You see, it ended at 14 here. On the y, it ended at 14. Okay, and the x2 from -6 to -10. So it shifted to the left side. Okay, it shifted a little to the x side. Now after you've drawn the graph, these are the questions that we were told to ask. We said we should find y when x is 1.2. So on the x, we look for 1.6 on the x, then you trace it to the line to the y, then you get the value. Then the same thing for the x2. When it's here, you trace it like this, then you go to where it will meet, then you pick that value for the other one. So that is how it is done. So wherever it is, if it's on the y2, maybe let's say 7 on the y, so you pick 7 here, then you trace it to the point, then from there you bring it down to where it will come on the x like this. So this half. So if y is 7, if y is 7, y equals 7, then x will be equal to what? 1 over 1 will be 1. That's how it is. That's how it is done. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. This has been a great video.